let's shift our focus to the Prime Minister's continued push for the BJP and NDA's electoral fortunes in South India today. It was another day of packed schedule for him, starting with a public rally in Karnataka's Shivamogga, followed by this roadshow that is going on in Coimbatore in Tamil Nadu. Remember, initially Tamil Nadu police had denied permission for this roadshow, but they were asked by the High Court to let it go ahead. 2 days ago, the PM held his first election meeting in Karnataka's Kalaburgi also, along with visits to Telangana and Kerala. The PM has made almost 20 visits to southern states in recent weeks, which just goes on to show the personal capital he is investing in the region ahead of the 2024 general elections. Tamil Nadu votes in the first phase this time around on April 19. Kerala votes in phase 2. Andhra and Telangana will go to polls in phase 4 on May 13, while Karnataka votes in the second and the third phase. Take a look at what News18 mega opinion poll projects for the NDA in these 5 southern states. In Tamil Nadu, the BJP is likely to gain 9% in vote share from their current 4% and open their tally at a whopping 5 seats. In Kerala, their vote share could jump to 18%, a rise of 3 points, with 2 seats in their kitty. These two, of course, will be the toughest or the most challenging states for the BJP to breach. In Andhra, with TDP back in alliance, they could get as much as 50% of the vote share and 18 of the 25 seats. Last time, TDP won 3, but the BJP did not win any. In Telangana, similarly, there could be big gains, a vote share jump of 9% and 4 seats increase from last time around. In Karnataka, they have to retain. Last time BJP won 25, this time they have the JDS with them that won 1. So if I take the tally at 26, this time the poll is projecting a total of 25 for them with 3 to the Congress. So that's a loss of a solitary seat. Overall, the BJP could gain as much as 25 seats from these 5 southern states alone. Last time the NDA tally was 33, and I'm counting this as per the present day alliances. So it was 33 in 2019, their haul from these 5 southern states. This time around, the News18 mega opinion poll projection is 58 seats. That's a jump of a whopping 25 seats coming from just these 5 states. Will they or won't they is the biggest question. So coming up, with Prime Minister Narendra Modi doing his blitz in southern states, will it reap rewards for the BJP and the NDA? That's coming up with our guests.
PRS है जिसने यहाँ के लोगों की भावनाओं का इस्तेमाल किया, सत्ता पाई और बाद में जनता से विश्वासघात कर दिया। सरकार बनने के बाद कांग्रेस फिर झूठ पर झूठ, झूठ पर झूठ, झूठ पर झूठ बोले जा रही है। कभी वो केंद्र को जिम्मेदार बता रही है, कभी मोदी पर आरोप लगा रही है, तो कभी दूसरी पार्टियों पर अपनी नाकामी का ठिकाना फोड़ रही है।
RP Singh of the BJP stays with us. Dhruv Jatti, spokesperson of the Congress, joining us. Ravi Chandra Reddy, national spokesperson of YSRCP. RK Radhakrishnan is senior journalist. I do thank you all for your time. Dhruv, let me begin with you. The amount of effort the Prime Minister is putting, I know you will say, what about the state elections in Karnataka just recently? But it seems like the BJP is on the ascendancy in southern India, and it could be big gains for them overall.
Good evening, Shivani. Not really. If you look at the number of seats that are there in southern India, that's the total of 132. In that, you have about 84 plus weak seats for the Bharatiya Janata Party. So the question is, where are they really gaining? Now, if you look at the Sea Voters' recent survey for Tamil Nadu, they're saying that there's a clean sweep for the DMK India alliance. In Kerala, the Bharatiya Janata Party has 0 seats, and they have not made gains over the past few years. In Andhra Pradesh, Shivani, how many seats is the BJP fighting on? 6. They do not have a single legislature. They do not have a parliamentarian. And you covered the Karnataka Telangana elections recently, an election that was meant to be hyper localized, right? But who was the star campaigner for the Bharatiya Janata Party? It was the Prime Minister. I feel that was a test for the Congress and its regional
But those were
parties.
state elections, no? In Lok Sabha,
Understood,
he's
Shivani.
very much on the ticket and the star.
Understood. But wasn't he the prime campaigner for the state elections? So this was a test for the Congress party and its regional allies, and I feel they superseded really well. The fact that the state elections in which a prime minister's face was put forth wasn't able to have any gains in the state shows clearly why the Bharatiya Janata Party has been lacking. So the numbers, if you look at it very closely, out of the 132, the Bharatiya Janata Party is suffering on more than 90 plus weak seats.
Well, this has been, of course, a weaker ground for them. I want to go across to Ravichandra Reddy also. You know, what is emerging, for example, in both Andhra and Telangana, according to our survey and poll at least, is that the regional parties are suffering. YSRCP is supposed to crash, and so is the BRS, for example. And we've seen the BRS's decline at least in the recent state elections as well. Are you worried about the upcoming Lok Sabha elections in the state?
Surely, good evening and good evening to the panelists. I want to specify that we are stipulated as YSRCP only to Andhra Pradesh. We are not in Telangana. And in Telangana, BJP may have some prospect because they are having 8 MLAs. Earlier also they are having 4 MPs. They're in Telangana. Comparison to that in Andhra Pradesh, they are not having any ward member or sarpanch or MLA or MLC. Nobody is there in ground to BJP. Their entire cadre is not having any scope to get the votes.
Sir, one second, just to interrupt you, Mr. Reddy, briefly, don't look at this just as BJP. I know that BJP is a smaller player in the larger alliance with the TDP in Andhra, but look at it as the TDP effect too coming to them, and that combined could be troubles for you.
Let me allow for 2 minutes at least, because I want to specify that Chandrababu Naidu is faded leader in Andhra Pradesh. He is failed totally, miserably and utterly because he's not delivered a single promise of earlier poll promises as NDA when he was Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh in 2014. And he promised with a manifesto of 650 and no single promise has been fulfilled. Now he is badly needed Modi ji's image to garner some support from central, to establish himself to face saving in Andhra Pradesh, to get mileage with Modi's image. He is not having any popular image now in Andhra Pradesh. He is not having any established programs or schemes what actually he did in the past of 14 years his regime. So he is not having any mileage to specify, and he is not having any particular vote bank now. And he miserably failed, and he utterly wants Pawan Kalyan as a cinema actor to pull the crowd and Modi ji's image to garner some support.
Okay.
No
Modi
purpose.
ji's image is the constant refrain. RP Singh, is the BJP banking too much on the pull that Narendra Modi himself has? And I'm not discounting that he has. And who knows, it could have increased in South India as well. The results will tell us. The vote share of the BJP has been increasingly going up as far as state elections is concerned in many of these states. Telangana is a recent example. But are you depending too much on that with not really having that much of a base or even a cadre in some of these states? You're a cadre-based party.
Shivani, first let me tell you very categorically, we have cadre in each and every constituency of Andhra Pradesh, Kerala. We have been fighting on ground in Kerala. Our workers have been killed by the left
Kerala,
parties in Kerala.
accept, yes.
And then we have been fighting on ground. Give me a second. So is Andhra also. Our workers have been there on ground at every block level, every panchayat level. We have a cadre and worker, and they have been ongoingly working for the ideology, and they have been ongoingly working for the party also. So we have a cadre now in Tamil Nadu and Telangana. We already proven that last elections we rose from 6.75 to 14, almost 14% of the vote bank. And this time, as your survey shows, and each and every survey is showing that our percentage of vote is going to double up this time also. So, and added to that, there is a strong anti-incumbency against Jagan Reddy and YSR, and then that's going to lead for a combination which we have, formidable combination which we have made with TDP and Pawan Kalyan, and that's going to upseat the YSR in the state.
Radhakrishnanji, I want to come to you. What do you make of the amount of personal capital that the PM is investing in South India? Could it reap rewards for him basis his personal popularity alone?
Thank you for the opportunity, Shivani, and good evening to all the panelists. The Prime Minister's, charisma hasn't worked in either Tamil Nadu or Kerala. It has limited appeal in Karnataka, Andhra, and Telangana. As Mr. Ravi Reddy pointed out, there is really no cadre base for the party in Andhra Pradesh. There are no leaders for in Andhra Pradesh. Congress is lucky to have attracted Sharmila to its fold and now finally has a leader in Andhra Pradesh. Congress also doesn't have enough cadre in Andhra Pradesh. So actually, it's a free run between Chandrababu Naidu and YSRCP. And I think YSRCP being in government, of course, there is anti-incumbency, but still is a better place to pull off in larger numbers in Andhra Pradesh. When it comes to Telangana, definitely there is a problem for Telangana Rashtra Samiti because of the kind of pressure that it has been in from the time that the Congress government has formed. As Dhruv rightly pointed out, definitely there is attraction for the Congress in both Karnataka and Telangana, and I don't see the numbers adding up in both these places. I can tell you about Kerala and Tamil Nadu. NDA are getting 5 seats in Tamil Nadu. I don't think even BJP's hardened supporters will say that they will get as many seats as 5. If they were in alliance with ADMK, yes, definitely they would have made a sea change in the pollscape in Tamil Nadu. In Kerala, they are a 13% party. They have been a 13% party or a 10% party for the past 4 elections. It has not been able to improve from there. I would definitely say Pathanamthitta or Thrissur or Palakkad, these are places that the Prime Minister himself wants to be, stationed in and campaign and all of that. But barring this, of course, for a Delhi-based media, obviously Trivandrum is the biggest, contest between Rajiv Chandrasekhar and Shashi Tharoor. But let me point out, Shivani, that the Delhi-based media doesn't realize that the fight is actually between Shashi Tharoor and the CPI candidate Panniyan Ravindran. That is the actual contest in Trivandrum itself, because Rajiv Chandrasekhar is going to be a distant third. So this is the reality in South India. The only hope I see that the NDA or the BJP can win is Puducherry. Where the government is run by a partner, alliance partner, Mr. N. Rangasamy is the chief minister there. He has ceded the seat to the BJP. BJP, if it finds a good candidate, Puducherry is the seat they can win out of all these 39 plus 1 in Tamil Nadu and 20 in Kerala. I would say this is the only possible seat BJP can win.
I also want to understand the prospects of regional parties, particularly in national elections. I'll come to that in just a bit. But Dhruv, I want to ask you about Karnataka. The sense that is emerging is that because your government is a year old in Karnataka, or it will be by the time the people vote, there's a certain element of disillusionment that has already set in, despite the fact that the Congress gave such a big verdict or a mandate to the Congress this time around in Karnataka, and that could work against you.
Not really, Shivani. If you look at the guarantees, they've worked very well with the rural voters. And you were covering the Karnataka elections last year. And I'll bring you to April 21st, 2023, where JP Nadda came out and said that if you don't vote for the Bharatiya Janata Party, you will be devoid of the blessings of the PM. Remember, South Indians are very strong on pride. And now when you hurt the pride of South Indians, I'm sure it's going to reflect in the elections. Now again, let me bring you to the South Tax movement, where all southern states are united. You have an issue in which many Bharatiya Janata Party sitting MPs, ex-MLAs, MPs in Karnataka are willing to join the Congress and are in touch with the high command of the Congress party. What is being outplayed by the media is that the Bharatiya Janata Party's face, the PM Modi face. But if you look at it, there is a strong undercurrent, and the undercurrent is based on issues such as unemployment, price rise, and this is what people from South India vote on, based on merit-based issues. So I feel more than it being a BJP push for South India, it's South India pushing BJP out of the entire picture.
So you're saying once again it's going to be like a different voting pattern in North India and South India. You're once again dividing the country.
Not about to divide, Shivani, but if you look at the numbers, the numbers clearly show that they are not crossing more than 10 seats. And I will tell you why. South Indian states are formed based on linguistic and on ethnic parameters. The Bharatiya Janata Party, as a political card, plays religious politics as its card, and this hasn't worked in South India. And I again explained to you that
the
example.
politics is just different, whether we like it or not. RP Singh?
Well, for Mr. Radhakrishnan ji, I'll take the number of your mobile number and send you the list of the cadre we have in each and every constituency. In each and every 25 constituencies, we have polling booth level and the Panda Pramukh level worker each and every constituency. So it's just matter of time. We were waiting for the right vacuum to fill in, and this time we are going to fill in that vacuum. Let's be very clear, and with our cadre, with our ideology, and also with Prime Minister Modi leading the campaign. So that's going to work for us as far Andhra Pradesh goes. And I was just, while we were talking, I was digging out the complete list with me. So this is the only party which has a cadre-based system, whether we win or lose elections. I mean, we keep working round the year, round the clock. But that point aside, as far
the politics is different.
Goes,
I'm saying the politics is different.
That's what I said. We are going to fill the vacuum because there is a strong anti-incumbency against the YSR, and then we are going to fill in that vacuum. And then take my word, this time even in the assembly and in the parliament, both places, the BJP will be reckoning with the alliance partners. Also in Karnataka, also let's understand they are talking that people are trying to push us out. It's other way around. People have tried. The Congress party there, the lot huge promises were made, and then none of the promises have been fulfilled to the last. I mean, half-hearted promises were fulfilled, and also.
No, I don't know if the guarantees are as big a success as Dhruv Jati is making it out to be. I think they've had some unintended consequences as well. It will naturally happen when you don't have resources to give these kind of guarantees. But that guarantee politics is another one which is playing out pan-India, pan-nationally. Yes, Mr. Reddy, you wanted to come in? Along with what you want to respond, my question to you is that it's not unheard of what's happening to regional satraps, barring maybe one or two. There seems to be a trend that even the Congress is on a resurgence when it comes to some of these states. They're recovering some ground, and the BJP is gaining ground too, in terms of vote share, if not directly in terms of seats. And when it comes to a Lok Sabha election, you have to keep that factor in mind that people are looking at Narendra Modi as the face and possibly his track record for the last 10 years.
As YSRCP, we want to specify that we don't categorize ourselves as South India or North India or East or something else. We are committed for one India. But our hope is our Jagannath Reddy fulfilled promises and the pro-incumbency. You will see positive vote this time in Andhra Pradesh. And however, RP Singh is saying that we are having cadre base and everything in grassroots level, Panda Pramukh level. Where is that in Andhra Pradesh? All 10 years we are ruling the central party under able leadership of Modi ji, and nowhere tried like local satraps like Shivraj Singh ji or Yogi ji or somebody else. That in southern states, that is the biggest mistake of BJP. That is the only one reason that they are not emerging anyway in Lok Sabha elections, maybe in assembly elections. This is the only one reason. They are not encouraged, they are not grown their own leadership in southern states. That is the only reason. They are having only alliances in the time of election of Lok Sabha. Conveniently, they are escaping from the people and they are not increasing or projecting themselves as their leadership is.
Fair enough. That is a different story in Andhra Pradesh.
That is their failure.
No, but that's a different story in Andhra Pradesh, not the story in Telangana and not the story in Tamil Nadu.
Only anti-incumbency will gather the seats. There is no such anti-incumbency against YSRCP, what Babu is dreaming. And sharing shoulder with Chandrababu Naidu is a utter failure combination for Modi ji. Even he will lose his credibility.
Okay, so no, you made a good point. Once again, you made a good point about not having leaders as big as some of the other Hindi heartland states. But in Tamil Nadu, for example, they're doing exactly that. They're backing their own leadership in Annamalai versus an alliance partner they used to have versus what is happening in Andhra.
It will take time, but it will
not happen in this time. Okay, all right. I've run out of time. I do thank you.
Can I make a point?
Sir, I've run out of time. I do thank you.
Can I make a point, please?
10 seconds. RPC, 10 seconds.
Only thing is that they are not. Are they not aware of Purandeshwari Devi? I mean, in Andhra
No.
Pradesh,
She is not a
very
leader.
strong
She is
and
not a leader.
She is taking them head on.
She is only making
For you, just wait for the time, sir. Just wait for this election. Just wait for this election. She'll rout you out.
Okay.
She's going to rout you from the Andhra Pradesh.
Bitter battles will be fought. I think we're getting an indication of that. I do thank you all for joining us. We'll of course be discussing this quite a bit in the run-up to the elections. Time for a very short break. On the other side, some more news and updates.